Wisconsin's former top health official faces questions. President Biden nominating Andrea Palm to be the number 2 at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
It's a department that touches lives of people all across the country. Our Jason Calvi brings us the action in Washington today on the day of Palm's confirmation hearing.
That ultra cold storage.
She was the masked face of Wisconsin's response to the pandemic.
Safer at Home is working.
And while Wisconsin Senate Republicans never confirmed her,
it's true they held up her nomination for months during an unprecedented global health crisis.
Today, the committee meets to
now in Washington, she sits for her confirmation hearing to be Deputy Secretary of Health and Human Services. Palm grew up in a small town in New York State, worked for Senator Hillary Clinton, and then served in the Obama administration before taking the job as Secretary Designee of Wisconsin's Department of Health Services.
When I was previously at HHS, then Secretary Burwell would joke that if there was an issue that was going to require bipartisan cooperation, that the team should give it to me. She called my portfolio the Common Ground Agenda.
But she couldn't find common ground with Wisconsin legislative Republicans. They won their lawsuit against her extended Safer at Home order. Now Congressman Scott Fitzgerald writes this letter to senators urging them to reject Palm.
I think both the governor and the secretary's willingness to just basically thumb their nose at the statutes, thumb their nose at the law in Wisconsin and do whatever they thought was, within their powers. And it was completely unacceptable.
Palm tells senators her focus will be on ending the pandemic, getting shots in arms, helping with affordable health care, and cutting drug prices. In Menominee Falls, Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
A HHS official tells Fox 6 they were pleased with today's hearing. That source says the Senate Finance Committee will move the nomination as quickly as the calendar allows. After asking written questions, the committee will send Palm's nomination to the full Senate for her likely confirmation.